It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Pistol snap to Jackson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Jackson now on third. Finds Aguilar. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 from the 41. They give right side to Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Offense to the line for second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He has the first over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
The Ravens getting their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delayed game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. They'll motion a tight end left. Lamar throwing again. Taken in by Likely. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Takes off right out of the read option. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Motioning one of the tight ends. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is an old-school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, that play call, it was certainly about playing it safe and just running it from the goal-to-go situation. But I'm not sure it's possible with how well this defense is holding up.
It's 2nd and goal. Here's Henry on the option. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
Were not for some guy named Lamar Jackson up there in Baltimore, I think Dak Prescott would have won MVP last year. Had his best season statistically. Total control of that Cowboy offense. Over 4,500 yards. And remember, he led in touchdown passes with 36. But we know what it's all about in Dallas. It's not what you do in the beginning, it's how it finishes. And can you take those steps in the playoffs?
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now they face second down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Second down, here's Prescott again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun is Prescott. That one's complete over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Cowboys punting it away here on fourth, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And a fair catch made here at the 17. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And that defense reacts quickly. Wow, they take him down near the 21. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Jackson out of the gun on third. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. First and 10 from the 41. First down, here's Dak. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. This is Elliott running right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Running the counter, Elliott. And he's brought down at the line. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass, caught. The ball's out, he lost it. And the fumble recovery is made. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know, man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Jackson throwing here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Slot man in motion right. First down, here's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it again.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming here. Jackson finding Flowers. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They send a tight end in motion. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Running it after the penalty. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Completed to Flowers. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Tucker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Cowboys 3.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys about set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. On the toss, here's Elliott. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys, needing 8 on 3rd down. To throw, Prescott. It's caught, Ferguson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Brian Anger on now to punt. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. The Ravens and Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Jukes out a one-stop. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Lamar out of the pistol. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Tight end in motion left. Another try following the sack. Andrews with the catch. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Jackson looking to throw. He's got Andrews. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 45 yards on the punt there. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report.
It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt
in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one's complete, right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Once again, Elliott. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Dak. That finds Elliott complete. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throw complete to Lamb. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another throw for Prescott. It's caught. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for two here.
For the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Deontay Hardy to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. We really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Fires over the middle. Caught. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. From the gun, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ball in his hands right around midfield. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Cowboys will take over with some excellent field position. The Cowboys and Ezekiel Elliott just about set to get going on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, here's Dak. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Second and 3 now. From the 28. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Handoff running right, Elliott. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Cowboys have it with a lead, but the win's not secure just yet. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys now lead by 10. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Baltimore running its offense out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. He can run it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
2nd and 3 now. They put Flowers in motion right. Now Jackson off the play action. Working across the field, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Blitz coming here. Jackson completed to Flowers. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They send Aguilar in motion left. Down the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And now they have a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They'll go with the option to the right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
While the offense is looking for a possible touchdown, Kate, it's the defense that's stolen the mojo with that stop. This is how they teach you to defend the goal line.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2.
Jackson's throwing for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This taken from the 12. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. First and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Dump off complete to his running back. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Handoff here to Elliott. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens send Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Ravens down by only 3. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. This finds Likely. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Bateman, the motion man left. To throw. Bateman hauls it in. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
They need a lot here, but still going for it on 4th and 15. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And they don't get a desperately needed 1st down. They're going to still trail after they turn it over on downs.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Elliott running out of the gun. Broke through the tackle. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Right back to Elliott now. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll take a knee. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. And he's going to take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. And they'll kneel this down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. One final shot here. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Ball game's not over just yet. Don't leave those seats. The interference call means we're going to have an untimed down here. Looking to throw it. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.